Welcome to the time-saving Techy teacher. Hey guys, I thought I would show you something I just found, and I wish I knew about this earlier. I'm sure that it was always here, but I just discovered it today. I know a lot of my students who struggled with math word problems would probably have benefited from this. So if you click down below, I will have a link to this Symbaloo, and all you have to do is go to Shepherd Software and click on Shepherd Software. And I believe it was like a B game, but I'm just going to type in word problems. And it's called Bubble Fun. And you need Flash, so iPads you can't play on it. So all have to do is you push play, but of course I love to read directions and make sure your students read directions until they understand the game. So here it is, Bubble Fun Math Word Problems. Click and drag with the bubble wand to blow a bubble around a bug. More bugs equals more points. Correct answers equals more points. Extras to catch is a clock, which gives you more time, and bubble bottle, which is more bubble juice. Pretty good. All right, and kids love bubbles, so all right, here we go. Level 1. So all you do is you click on and you try to capture the bugs, and each problem gets harder and harder. You have to catch more in order for a word problem to pop up. So if I was to use this with my students in the classroom, I would, of course, demonstrate how to play it with my students just so they understand how to play. Make sure that they already know the key words for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And you can also give them instructions, and you could probably put this in a Makerspace that they do a screenshot of their word problem to work on later, because the main focus here is for the students to just know what math operation they're going to need to do in order to solve the question correctly. So for me on my MacBook, I just push Command, Shift, and 4, and I can do a screenshot of this, and I can work on it later and show my work and highlight and all that good stuff. All right, so it usually takes Nazneen 5 minutes to get home from school. Today it was raining, so it took her 5 minutes longer than normal. How long did it take Nazneen to get home from school today? So if it usually takes her 5 minutes, I would tell my students, okay, you need to highlight 5 minutes, and it took her 5 minutes longer than normal because of the rain, then you would probably be using addition, and you get it correct. So now I'm going to highlight that guy. All you have to do is click and drag the bubble around them. Ooh, I want that clock. No, I can get it. Okay. I'm sure. Okay, here, hold on. Yeah, you're going to need to have a good mouse right now. My trackpad is not being friendly to me. There you go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get in the habit of screenshotting this, and I can work on the actual problem later. Today, a total of 99 planes landed at the airport. Only 81 landed on time. How many planes did not land on time at the airport today? So if the total was 99 planes, and then you are going to have to think about, oh, well, 81 landed, so there were some that didn't land, but a total amount landed. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Today, a total of 99 planes landed at the airport. Only 81 landed on time. Oh, so talking about landing on time or not landing on time. So they're talking about two different things. And of course, before you show your students this website, you make sure that they know that anytime you're talking about different things or like a difference of something, then you're going to always use subtraction. Yes, I got it correct. All right, let's see if I could use my bubbles correctly. Get that dragonfly. Oh, there we go. Jasmine brought 12 potatoes for $4.80. What is the price of each potato? So one of the things I make sure my students know and I always have them do like fireworks around it as the word each. Let me screenshot this. I can use it later. So each usually indicates addition, multiplication or division. And there's this awesome chart that one of my teacher coworkers showed me, which is great to have the students know to know whether to add, subtract, multiply, or divide when they're doing word problems. So in this case, if you're talking about two different things, your options are only either to add or so multiply and divide. After you know that, then you ask yourself if you're putting it together or taking it apart. Well, in this case, Jasmine bought 12 potatoes for $4.80. So for all of that, she put it together and she had to pay $4.80. So your choice is going to be multiplication. Division. So because you're taking it apart. Sorry. Whew, it's time for me to go to bed. All right, here we go. Let's capture some more bugs. Yes, I'm on level 2. Give me more time. Oh, that clock is so fast. Oh, my name. Okay. When Susanna went to bed, and I just talked about going to bed too, there were 811 ducks on the lake. That night, a flock of 50 geese joined them. How many birds were on the lake when Susanna woke up? Well, they're talking about different animals, but here we're just talking about how many they're all birds. So we're going to be adding because the word joined and the 50 geese joined the 811 ducks. So addition. All right, let's try to get some of these. And I'm sure your kids are going to be so awesome at this. Give me more bubble juice. Okay, it's hard to do. Sorry. All right, let me do a screenshot of this. I get to work on it later. A store has sold a combined total of 385 pounds of fresh and frozen fruit this season. If they have sold 100 pounds of frozen fruit, how many pounds of fruit have been sold? Okay, so they're talking about the keywords here is combined total, 385 pounds. That's a lot of fruit. But for both fresh and frozen. And if they have sold 100 pounds of frozen fruit, how many pounds of fresh fruit have been sold? So I think here we're talking about the difference between fresh and frozen. And we're talking about the same thing, so pounds. So since we're talking about pounds and that's same, then our choices are only addition and subtraction. So then we ask ourselves, well, are we taking it apart or putting it together? Well, in this case, we're taking apart 100 from 385. So that it would be subtraction. All right, let's get this slow bug. Let me screenshot it. The Abington Library has $24,016 to buy science magazines. If each magazine costs $4, how many magazines will the library be able to buy? All right, so here we're talking about money and we're talking about magazines. So we're talking about two different types of things, different things. So our choices here would only have to be multiplication or division. Then you ask yourself, are you going to take apart or put together? Well, we start off with $24,016 and we're going to take it apart by dividing it by 4 to find out how many magazines that the library will be able to buy. So that would be division. This is a pretty fun game, guys. Okay, let me see if I can catch this guy. Yes, get more time. Ooh, that's me. A teacher wants to buy 707 erasers. And if the erasers come in packages of 7, how many packages of erasers should the teacher buy? So we're talking about erasers and we're talking about packages of erasers. Well, it's going to be, it looks like division. Yes. And that's about it. Thanks for watching the Time-Saving Techie Teacher. Remember, subscribe, like, so you can get more videos. I'm starting this channel, so please help spread the word.